Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic problem solving skills. Friend, this is mainly a topic related to project management and today we'll see this topic with respect to project management or project management body of knowledge. So friend, if you are studying project management in university or you are planning to give exam of PMP, so friend, you will definitely see this topic in the exam and you must have to solve the questions related to problem solving skills. Especially friend, if you are already a professional project manager and working as a project manager in any organization and you are implementing any project. So friend, this is very important topic, that how you can solve a project, how you can issues, how you can solve problems in project. As a project manager friend, you must have to be capable enough to handle the situation, different multiple scenarios, and solve the problems in projects. So friend, first of all, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Friend, problem solving skills. See friend, first of all, if you just see the term problem solving skills, friend, as a human being or as a professional, friend, we have to face lots of problems in our life. It's very natural, it's very genuine that life is not easy. um, you have to see the problems, you must have to face the problems, and you have to capable enough to come out of the problems. This is very important friend. uh, Friend, just I just want to inform you, just want to uh, tell you friend, that whatever I have some little experience, friend, problem solving means that problem solving skill help you determine the source of a problem and find an effective solution. See friend, here this was only just a definition. See friend, whenever we are implementing projects, we have to see lots of problems in a projects. For example, let me give you some simple example. For example, uh, you are implementing a project and your core resource has resigned and he will be leaving the company within a month. So now what you will do? Okay, it's just an example. Another example is that you are implementing an e-commerce solution and you are deploying the build or release on a production, and at the same moment issue occur in the release, and release was not working at the production, and the customers on the production are facing the issues. So now what you will do? Another example is that your two main resources are fighting with each other, they have conflict and they want to involve you in the conflict. What you will do in that situation? Customer, you have made a project plan. According to the project plan, you will complete the project in 5 months, and when you submitted the project to the customer is enforcing you and clearly saying to you that he must want to complete the project in 3 months, otherwise he will cancel the purchase order. So what you will do? So friends, see, first of all, you must have to capable enough to face the problem friend. Okay, you must have, as a project manager, you should have a good mind, peace of mind you have, and you should have to be enough capable enough to come out of the problem friend. This is very important. So problem solving skills means friend, that you must have to analyze the problem, that what is the source of a problem, and then you can find the effective solution and implement it for the problem solving. That is called as problem solving skills friend. This is very important friend. uh, Problem solving skills, what are the problem solving skills? First of all, the active listening. Active listening means friend, that you must have to be a good listener. Whenever you sit with a customer, with internal stakeholders, the technical leads, technical teams, your company CEO, your management, your senior management. So friend, first of all, you make a habit that don't Force your opinion on others. First of all, whenever you sit together, you must have to be a good listener. Listener means that what other party, what other stakeholder wants to say, what is his pain points, what is his issues. Okay. First of all, the most important thing is active listening. So friend, if you are want to solve something, if you want to solve the problem, you must have to be a good listener. Okay, remember one thing friend, it is not necessary that you should have to be a good speaker. You should have to be a good listener. Listening means that you must have to you must have to listen what the other party, what the other stakeholder wants to say, what is his problems, what are the problems, and then the next one is the analysis. Analysis means friend that based on some ground realities, you must have to analyze the problems, that why, what was the issues. For example, you are implementing the release on production and the issue has occurred with the release. Then you must have to analyze that what was the issue occur actually, why this issue occur, what was the root cause of the problem friend. Then you have to capable enough to do the researching means that friend, you must have to capable enough to do the googling. Googling means friend that you must have to be a very good capable enough that you have resources available like project documentation, contracts, agreements. The You must have to able to search the things on Google quickly. So friend, this is very important. Research is also very important. Then the creativity means friend that you must have to find some new solution, some new objective, new solution, that how you can solve the problem. Creativity means friend, if it is not necessary that in the past they have done the similar things, we can find some new solutions which are new to the organization, but it can be useful for the organization. So creativity should also be there. Then the most important is the communication friend. See what have whatever happened, that whenever a issue occur or problem occur in project, normally what happened, that communication gaps occur. For example, the issue occur on the production. For example, you are implementing an e-commerce solution on a production, and some customer is thinking that due to your mistakes, issue has occurred. However, the main issue was related to another third party vendor, ABC vendor, due to which the issue was occurring. And as a project manager, your communication skills should be very good, that you should communicate clearly to the customer that the problem was not related to your from your side, it was related to the ABC vendor, due to which the issue was occurring. Remember friend, that as a project manager, your responsibility, 99% responsibility is to communication means verbal communication, written communication, official communication. Your body language is also another type of communication. So friend, as a project manager, your communication skills should be very good. Then the next one is the dependability means friend, that you as a project manager, you should assign the task, delegate the task to all the relevant person. You should rely on some person, on some resources. It is not the right way that you should take all the responsibility on in your hands. You should rely, you should depend on other resources who are confident, who can solve the things, who can make the progress. Then decision making friend, as a project manager, it should not be a case that you are only just following the things. As a project manager, you should have to behave like a leader and take the decisions. This is very important, that decision making powers, you should have the decision making powers. If you have two or three options available, so quickly you should take the decision, that what is the right decision on what basis. Like obviously you should take decision on some basis. So your decision making skills should be perfect, and very quickly you should able to take the decisions, that in this pressure situation what you should do. Then the team building skills. Team building is also very important friend. You should have to consider that after solving the problems, your confidence level will increase, and your team should also be feel confident, and they feel that they are improving. So friend, a team bonding will increase and the team building skills should be improved in that case. Whenever you are solving the problems, whenever you are implementing the projects, the team building skills, team building should be improved. Friend, what is the procedure to solve the problem? What are the tactics? First of all, friend, improve your knowledge, the domain knowledge. For example, if you are working in banking sector, your domain knowledge should be very good. Your domain knowledge about the banking sector should be, you should always try to always try to discuss, always try to read about articles, whatever the thing. However, the main objective is that your domain knowledge should be improved. Whatever in which whatever the domain you are working, your domain knowledge should improve. Seek out the opportunities. See the scenarios in which you can help out others, either in your own situation or either the other situation you can help to solve the problems. Do practice the problems, like whatever the problems you are facing, always try to solve the problems. Either it's your own problem, either the other problems, always try to practice the problems, always try to solve the problems. Also, another important approach is that always try to observe the other person. For example, you think that ABC person is good in problem solving, then try to observe, then see how he is solving the problems, whatever the approach he is using to solve the problem. So friend, first of all, if you want to improve your problem solving skills, first of all improve your knowledge. Knowledge means the domain knowledge, whatever the domain. For example, you are working in construction, so improve your construction knowledge. If you are working in software industry, so always try to focus to improve your software knowledge. See friend, whenever you have knowledge, you can talk about it, you can discuss about it. So this is very important that you improve your domain knowledge. Secondly friend, always try to solve the problems, either it's your own problem or others problem. And the last one is that friend, see the other person, how the other persons are solving the problem, whatever the technique they are using to solve the problem. So by observing other people, you can also improve your problem solving skills. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thank you, thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.